Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode here on Understanding Crypto. My name is Herve, and every other day on this channel I try to bring you crypto in the easiest way possible on the internet. If that's the type of content you find interesting, be sure to click that like button and subscribe to the channel with your notifications on so that you don't get to miss any other value-packed video like this one. Now, before we begin the video, I would like to apologize because for the next 2 months I may be very sporadic with my posts here on YouTube. I think some of you would have noticed this, that for the past weeks or even a month, I was increasingly frequent with the videos that I put out here, but I just got hit with some urgent real life thing that I have to attend to, and it may actually consume a lot of my time for the next 2 months. But after that, I will be here again as frequent as possible. Now, this does not mean that I will not be posting videos, yeah? I'll just be less frequent, so you are going to excuse me for that. However, I do have a Telegram channel, which I will leave the link to that channel in the comment so that you can join the channel. It's a free channel where I update you, or say I give you in the moment updates, as price unfolds. That way you can still get my analysis and thoughts, without me having to make videos for you. So for a quick recap, the other time we made a video right here, we suggested that, all right, we have seen a double top. And this is just like a quick recap, yeah, for those who were not following up and, who don't understand what's going on in the markets. We suggested that we had a double top right here, and then we projected that we are going to come as low as 62 to 59K right here. And then we also suggested that we will stay above this zone and possibly head back as high as 66K. That did happen. We also suggested that from here we are possibly going to have some sort of double bottom right here, and we are going to head to the upside, and this upside will be higher. Yes, so we did not suggest that a range is going to form here. We suggested that BTC is going to go higher, and the way we got that is simply using the trend-based fib. So we got this from here to here to here, and then we suggested that BTC is going to go up as high as so, and possibly have a retracement back down like so. That's the move to the 1.618, retracement to 0.786, and then go back up to 2.618 right here. Yes, that would have put BTC at 83K. And when BTC did come up here, I saw a consolidation right here, and I made another video informing you that, hey, this consolidation right here is not so good in the VFib system, or say in this our VFib progression. Usually you will not have as much time right here. It's going to impulse very quick. So what happened then? I did suggest that Mr. BTC will be coming back down as low as this region right here. We did say that there was a CME gap right here which Mr. BTC was going to come back and fill, and that is what later happened here. However, we did make a video and it filled the gap partly. Actually, let me just show you quickly, and this is the gap right here. We did suggest that Mr. BTC was going to come back as low as this region right here and fill this gap. Now, it did not fully fill the gap, yeah. Usually you would see a move that comes down like so and fills this gap right here before some sort of takeoff. It did not fully fill that gap, but yeah, you got it right there. It came down as suggested. Now, BTC did start to go back to the upside like so, and this is the particular move. Let's go back to BTC, regular BTC USDT, because that was BTC on the CME chart, yeah? So we go back to BTC USDT right here. So we did say that Mr. BTC was going to come back like so, and then we were on the idea that, hey, there's still a chance that it comes back to completely fill that gap. But no, Mr. BTC now started to go to the upside, which is the point where I left you a post on Telegram suggesting to you that this double bottom is what I'd hope that Mr. BTC uses on its way to the upside. So I did suggest to you that I would really hope that BTC continues the move to the upside without necessarily coming back for a complete gap fill, because completely coming back down after forming a perfect double bottom like so, yeah, that will put it at a risk of, plummeting. So we already formed a bigger double bottom like so, and I would be on the idea that we just continue to the upside. And frankly, the reason why I suggested that is because when I saw this pattern right here, yes, it came back to the downside, and I was saying that, yeah, you could argue that this is a retest of this double bottom right here. Just as much as it could be a retest, that's the whole move to the upside, could also be a retest of this triple top right here. So I was on the idea that there is still a chance that we come for that double bottom, but as I updated you on Telegram, I'd hope that we do not even come down to fill that gap, like completely fill that gap. I'd hope that we continue to the upside, and my main trigger for that is because as we came down for this retest right here and went back to the upside like so, we retested this level, went back to the upside, and then came back down and started to consolidate right here. Yeah, I saw that as the reason why Mr. BTC is going to exit right here and move to the upside to this level right here. BTC reached this level, and so what did I suggest? I suggested that BTC, and when I did post that chart, BTC was somewhere around here, somewhere around 70.1, yeah? I did suggest that BTC is going to come down into this zone right here where we will take off. I made another post telling you that, hey, I think some altcoins have not reached their ultimate bottoms yet, so there will be a shakeout that takes them to those bottoms, yeah? And yeah, BTC is currently still following the entire plan, at least for now. So yeah, what can we see on the charts currently? What is currently going on? What is our projection now? So as we can see from here, we are continuously forming higher lows. We have not validated a bearish trend, at least for now. We have not validated any bearish trend for now. We had a low right here, we had another low right here, and we also have another low right here. Now this low is higher than this one, and this one is higher than this one, so we are forming higher lows. This means that investors are constantly buying the dip. They think it's cheap here, and so they buy on the idea that it's going to go higher. When it does dump here or dips here, they buy again on the idea that it's going to go even higher. So long as we have not validated any bearish trend, this idea of BTC going as high as these levels remain true. The first level to target is the $77,000 level. The second level, and after that $77,000 level, you could have a retracement back down to somewhere around 74 to 75. And we could also be targeting the $82,000 level, 82 to 84. After the $82 to $84,000 level, you have an ultimate target right there at the $86,000 level. And that is the projection of this accumulation right here. It is the short-term projection, meaning that all of this could happen in 2 days. So all of this that you see right here could literally happen in a very short period of time. So we remain in a consolidation, and you might be like, all right, why are we even consolidating here? Like, really, what's going on? Why are we still here? Shouldn't we be dumping or pumping? Well, it so happens as you zoom out, let's zoom out to BTC USD. Let's go to the weekly time frame and look at some key things in BTC's price history. What we can see right here is that each time Mr. BTC goes above its previous all-time high, it comes back to the downside and consolidates. It happened back here in 2017, in the 2017 bull rally. It also happened here in 2020, and we are currently having the same type of formation right here in 2024. So the question is, will this time be different? Well, we have no data to suggest that it's just going to crash. At least we don't have that data. For now, it is really looking like the same thing it did in the past. If that were to be the case, then a simple Fibonacci retracement or a simple Fibonacci extension from the top to the bottom right here. By the way, if you have not watched our last video where we explained why this was the bottom, or why 17K was the true bottom, then I will leave that video after this one. So you will just click the video on the screen, and you will watch that video to understand why this was the bottom. Yeah, because that's actually important. It's not about, just catching the price. That's not important. What's important is understanding why it was the bottom. That way we can, use the same data or the same method to catch the next bottom or the next top or so. So that will be a very important video for you to watch. So if we take the Fibonacci extension from the top right here to the bottom, we will find that the 2.618 is coming in right here at 146k, and the 4.618 is coming in at the $245,000 level. So those would actually be the maximum zones to target. Note that the 1.618 is at 96k. Basically, that is how we get this small projection right here. But as I said, the $82,000 to $84,000 zone is another zone to be careful with. And so whenever we do get to that zone, I will have to leave whatever I am doing to make another update for you here. That will be very important, so I will be looking out for that. I've seen some posts on Twitter and other media saying that we are just going to crash, but this consolidation right here does not look like a consolidation before crash to me. At least I don't have enough data to suggest that it's going to crash from here. Note that I don't tell you what I want. Yeah, some people think that when I talk about bearish targets is because I want those targets, or when I talk about bullish targets is because I want those targets. And to be honest, well, I want that these things always go up. It's easier to make money when it's going up than when it's going down. But when I make videos here, I'm just making them in the most transparent way possible. I'm not making them to tell you what I want or what I like. I am just reading the charts as they come. Sometimes they will not follow my ideas, sometimes they will. You will get it right sometimes, you will get it wrong sometimes. But you hope that if you are actively investing or trading, what you lose should be less than what you win. Some of the times, what you lose should be less than what you win. So you could actually lose a lot of the times and overall still be in a win. To understand that, you will watch my risk management video after this one. It is another important video for you. Watch that video because it will go a long way to make you understand how exactly winning can still come even though you lose most of the times. Basically, that's it, folks. We are still on the projection to the upside. Zoomed out, we may very well be in this yellow box right here. And after this yellow box is actually where you will see a lot of explosion in your alts. If you think these alts have rallied, you are joking. Yeah, you're joking, because these things could literally triple in a month. So I know some of your coins may be down right now. I mean, I got some coins that essentially doubled, like LRC. Normally, yeah, with my greed as a human being, I wish I sold its top. I wish I sold it now that it's down. But it's not like it's down lower than when I bought it. I'm still in profit, but I essentially doubled my money and it went back to the downside. I'm still in profits, but in less profits than I was before. So with my human greed, I wish I sold the top. But really, as an investor, I shouldn't have sold the top. I should have just waited as I did. At the end of the day, you will make that wealth because you stayed throughout these ups and downs like so. When you look at this small dip right here, you may think, well, it's just a small dip. No, that dip is a 38% dip. If you invested $10,000 here, it would have taken you 49 days to be down by $3,800. And so you'll be left with $6,200. Now that's painful. Yeah, it is painful. Yeah, but look at what happened next. If you held through, of course, you'd be wishing that you sold the top. Let's just say that you bought it maybe very close to the exact top and you were up by $200. You would have been wishing that you took your $200 and ran away. Yes, but look at what happened next. Look at the bigger picture. Look at what happened. It then rallied from your buying point. That's from when you bought it. It rallied by 2,400%. That's like a 24x. So you see that you would have made $240,000 after waiting through a dip like so, after waiting through a $3,800 dip. I just show you this, and it's not like I'm trying to give you a pep talk here, but I just want to show you what the benefits of, withstanding the drops can give you. When people say that I made a 50x, I made a 60x, I made a 100x, some people think they just sat and, the price went up in one day and they just made the 100x. And they think they also want to make a 100x. No, you don't. I'm invested in some nano caps and micro caps like Stratos and Eve AI, which some of you would know. And, when you look at them, I had to stay throughout all the ups and downs. There were times that I was down by 40%. When you look at it right here, I was buying in this range right here. And I actually made a video about this, telling you about this on TikTok. Yeah, but then when it rallied up to this level to 80 and 90 cent level, 94 cent level right here, this is actually 94 cent level right here, yes, it came back to the downside. Any rational person would have sold or hoped that he sold right here. No, I held through, and now my position is up more than a 5x, but I had to hold through this drop right here. I had to hold through a 72% drop. Anybody would have wished that they sold up here. Yes, so it's actually about withstanding all of these drops. Even after holding through this drop right here, it's not like it only just went up the next day to, where it is now. No, it went up and crashed again like so. See, it did go up to this level right here and crashed back by 70% again. And the key to all of this, the method that I use to hold through these drops, yes, is not to even look at my investment. I never look at their dollar value, because when you look at that dollar value, then you really see what you are losing. You think that you are in losses only when you look at the dollar value. When I buy my stores, let's just say that I buy 1,000 stores, yes? When I buy this, in my mind, I have 1,000 stores. And if I have a target of, for example, $6 right here, because this is like the ultimate target that I see for now, that's for Stratos. If I have this target in my mind, I don't go looking to see what is happening now. If it dropped, no. I wait for this. I put a notification, and this is all I'm waiting for. I'm not there every day checking to see what's going on. And what I do with Stratos particularly is I just buy every month. Until computation is out, I continuously buy every month, because I believe that when computation is out, the price is most likely going to skyrocket. Anyway, that will be a topic for another video. I'll probably update you on my Stratos update video some other time. But yeah, just so that you understand, holding through drops is the key, people. It is the key. It's just the key. I find that a lot of people are worried right now. Some people, you bought some coin and it plummeted, it dumped. That's just it. They are all going to go down and go up. And when they do finally break out, because what we are seeing right now is uncertainty. A lot of people think that BTC is going to crash. Some people think that it may rally slightly after halving and then crash. They think that way because, well, it's not really had some sort of mega correction. After the bottom right here, we've had this correction, and it's mostly been somewhere around 15 to 20%, 22% if you may, throughout 2023. And we've not really had some sort of catastrophe that happened ever since. Yeah, so people are in this bearish disease saying that it's going to just crash terribly. And yes, maybe it will crash terribly, but honestly, I don't have the analysis to prove that, since it took off this all-time high right here. I will have some analysis later on in the future when we do have some evidence on the chart, but for now, I don't have anything. Yeah, so I'm mostly looking at the intraday right now, and I'm focusing mostly on the upside direction for price, because I don't have any analysis to show that it's going to collapse since we took out this all-time high right here. So the uncertainty is what is causing your altcoins to plummet. That uncertainty right here of people thinking that this thing is just going to crash is what is causing your altcoins to plummet, which is good, because that is increasing Bitcoin dominance. That is making Bitcoin dominance to go up, which is good, because its crash will lead to an altcoin pump. up. Now, what we can see right here for Bitcoin dominance, I'd be on the idea that it goes as high as the 2.618 right here. 2.618 to 3 fib. 2.618 is at 61% and the 3 fib is at 65%. That is my ultimate top zone for Bitcoin dominance. Note that Bitcoin dominance going up must not be in a market correction. However, if the markets do correct, the dominance is also bound to go to the upside. But we have to know that if it does go up, as Bitcoin goes up, then your altcoins may not really go to the downside. They may become, they may consolidate, maybe have some slight dips here and there, but it will not be a crash if BTC is going up. Even if your altcoin is not paired to BTC, that will simply be because the atmosphere will be mostly positive. So nobody will want to sell their alts knowing that after a Bitcoin pump, money will flow into altcoin. So basically what is happening now is people are fearful of some type of drop. Bitcoin dominance is starting to shoot to the upside, which we expect it to come as high as the 2.618 right here. That to me is where it can go, like its maximum. In another way, you could suggest that it goes as high as the 4.618 right here. But now that is crazily extreme. I really cannot suggest that it goes as high as that. It is possible, well, according to Fibonacci, but I will not suggest that it goes as high as that. This 2.618 will be my maximum zone for BTC dominance. 2.618, between 2.618 to the 3 fib level right here. That would be where I'd suggest that BTC dominance stops out, and then we have a mega alt rally. That alt rally will be as BTC dominance starts to plummet like so. Note that it may very well just plummet from here, yes, but no, I'd be on the idea that it goes as high as so. When BTC starts to rally, most of the money is going to go to Bitcoin. So I'd really be on the idea that Bitcoin dominance goes to the upside like so before we have our mega altcoin season. That mega altcoin season is going to, last for a couple of months into the bull market before we finally get the end of the entire thing. So that's pretty much it for my video, folks. I will do my very best to update you when the time comes. But for now, do join the Telegram channel. I will leave the link in the comments for you. For now, we still have this projection and it's still pointing to the upside. If anything changes, I will be sure to let you know on Telegram, or I will make a quick video here on YouTube for you. But until then, stay safe.